similar role.
Yeah.
So it is interesting to see so much focus on that, and we'll see if they can kind of build an advantage here, because it is going to be Sivir, Alistar, and while Rakan is obviously not really strong in the 2v2, Varus is, and Alistar's not really a strong 2v2 laner anyway, so that there is potential for this to be coming.
Getting it before he hits level 6 is so important because he can't equalize the wave, can't get that extra damage. It's going to be Lions taking it up first. Audilane gets under the turret. Henna with the autos. Lions trying to juggle it back. Will still fall. First blood to Thanatos, but
Lions commit towards bot side. Kind of did a little bit of neither as he was just power farming, but they will still eventually get this dragon, as obviously the Sivir's up towards that top side, and if you have 2 members up there, there's not really any chance of contesting this. But
they're going to get there a little faster, so Lyon are not going to give over the grubs. They will look to fight for them. Do C9 contest. They have engaged tools. Blabber and Vulcan are both there. The Weaver's Wall will come out, separating Saint. Flash engage from Lions as Saint getting some damage in right there, but the re-engage from Vulcan. Blabber fails to flash over the wall, and Lion get the kill on the Vi, earning themselves the objective.
Yeah, nicely done. They're going to get all 3 of these grubs here as well. Thanatos cooking Yayo, but should be able to just walk it back because he's going to overheat. Really well done. It was a great engage from Lions, who has been pretty active.
Yep.
You know, straight from level 1, helped to get the Blabber is looking like he wants to fight here, and they did get the earlier push.
Oh, they have Weaver's Wall. Do they actually want to commit for it? Dragon is secured. The engage goes in onto Saint. Loki's there for the damage. Can they burst down the Azir? They got him! Cloud9 pick up 1. Now Henna's going to have to do a lot of damage here to clean things up. They get 1 in trade. Audilane will fall. C9 so far so good. Taking out the carries. They push back the front line. Henna will fall. Double the Sven. They don't get
more defensive tech has not mattered whatsoever. The Conqueror in the extended 1v1 is going to be really powerful, especially when you have this kind of lead.
Oh, this is a little disgusting, actually. Thanatos might just get the solo bolo. Takes down Yayo.
Out towards top side, but he is very far behind. They are looking for a dive here onto Thanatos, though.
He's going to clear out the wave, though, so there will be no minions to take up the turret. Saint's going to try and get in there, and so far, so good. Thanatos does not have the backup of the team, and Lion get the shutdown to Saint.
Yeah, nicely done there. Lion's able to just tank it up, no problem. Give that over to Saint. Vulcan is in the area. It's going to look. He has Ignite.
Oh. Looked for the engage onto Saint. The Ignite goes down, but now Vulcan, again, nobody nearby. That's a teleport coming in here from Loki. Can Lion get out now? Audilane gonna continue the chase under the turret. Vulcan just making him look silly, and C9, it doesn't end there. They're gonna look for more. Loki completed the teleport. Lions gonna be the prey this time as C9 pick up 3.
Yeah, and it's a very delayed response, but they do get the kills back at the end of the day. I think Audilane just kind of made the call. With the TP coming in, I'm probably dead if I run, so he decided, you know what, I'm just going to send it, try to get a kill here. I actually really like the look, though, from Vulcan, because had Saint not just immediately flashed, I think he just kills him with the Spellbook Ignite, you know, with the damage landing in. Wiser, he sees Saint there, and he knows, okay, well, with Azir here, they definitely have enough damage. But Yayo still pretty tanky.
Yeah, he's got a lot of magic resist, and I don't know if Loki's going to be able to get through
Varus
all
is
of
coming,
that.
though, so he's got to try to get out.
Early flash from Yayo. Going to try and keep this turret alive, and a couple autos from Vulcan means that he will not do that. Exhaust goes down. Should just be an easy kill pickup. He will throw out the ultimate and is just going to try and run away. All right, this is a lot of action we're seeing here in the bottom lane.
Wait, he walked back.
Around this area. No! Yayo! That was a no-yo right there. Ooh. Oh, okay, mid lane. Lion got something. Thanatos, it just has a target on his back right now.
Yeah, it is getting it's getting a little bit fast and loose here in this first game. Yayo realizes.
So Lion will pick this one up. Thanatos does not commit to the full push bot either. One more wave's coming in, but he decides to reset instead. You can always threaten them with your engage as well. They're committing to it for right now. Let's see, Lion don't have Sion with them yet. He might be ulting from the mid lane, but with that little wall in the river, it's kind of hard to angle it correctly, and C9 are just saying bet. Lion right now are not answering the bluff immediately, but they're just going to engage on the Vulcan. He tried to buy some space, buy some time. Lion pick up the kill, and now C9 are in trouble. They have to go for the flip. Blabber will secure the Otacon, but can they take the fight after? Flash forward, commit on the Saint, take down the Azir. C9 with precision in the team fight will equalize and get the objective. How much more does Lion want? I think they just have to back off here. C9 are now the ones saying, bet, you stuck around for too long. They were ready, they were prepared, and they will be rewarded. C9 pick up 2 and the objective.
Yeah, Yayo gets split from the team at the end of it. Now they're going to look for even more here. Henna.
Oh, beautiful Weaver's Wall onto the AD carry. Flash was used a little late there from Henna. Will survive, but at the expense.
He did not stay with the rest of the squad. and this allowed them to try to go for the continuation of the fight. And I want to see if this is actually the interaction.
And that is beautiful. Well played from Loki right there. But we also saw the dragon taken by C9. Now Thanatos is getting this top turret.
His progression feels like it hasn't been slowed down quite a bit. Loki as well as Thanatos are just miles ahead.
Okay, Lion's going to make a play here onto Loki, but Saint can't quite get close enough, and the rest of C9 are here, and again, they're just going to say, you won't go for the engage, we'll engage for you! Thanatos with the teleport in and equalize it. There's just no hope for Lion! They're going to get clean aced, a triple to Thanatos!
I mean, that again, and then you're looking over on the other side, right as Henna arrives, he's getting knocked down too. Cloud9 just crushed them in that fight. The Soul Laners massively ahead.
But now they have easy access because of push in the mid wave to look at that Baron. Lion are going to go for their own engage. Saint flashes trying to catch Sven. Cannot get on him. Sven with the outplay, sidestepping the engage. C9 pick up 2.
Yeah, Saint too late. I think he just needed to have confidence and just throw it out. If it misses, yeah, you're going to look a little bit silly. But in that
more done. Flash out from Yayo. As now the rest of Lion. Oh, Lions! Headbutts the minion, has to pop the ultimate to try and survive. Flash as well. Vulcan says, where you going, buddy? I thought you wanted to scrap. C9 pick up a freebie.
Yeah, Saint trying to go around on the side, but he's actually just spotted by that ward, so he's heading over towards mid lane. This tier 2 is gone. C9 are just going to keep pushing here. They can always retreat back towards the dragon if they want. But with them knowing Saint is not with the team, there's just 3 members here, and there's no way for Lion to actually step up.
And Dragon Soul as well, they really ramped it up here. Yes, it was a slower early game. They didn't go for as many aggressive plays as I would expect.
7K, 3K here, but I'm kind of surprised by this one. 2.2K in the support role with only 1 kill.
That's a ratio if ever I've seen one. Now another engage from C9, making it look easy. Vulcan going in, Blabber in tow. And Lion Saint trying to get away from the equalizer. He's just roasting down. We'll go into the stasis for now, but you know where he's ended up. It's a gray screen back at the fountain. C9 roaring to life here and looking to put the final touches on this game.
Yeah, I mean, Loki's just laughing in the player cams. They're having fun with it at this point. They know it is done and dusted. And looking to move themselves to match point here. A great start to the new split for C9.
For a team that's always looking for that championship trophy, a team that's always looking to be the best in the region and prove that they belong in that conversation, they are making quick work of Lyon, who made it close last time around. Game 1 was not that. C9 will get a couple more kills, close this one out in style, and go up 1-0 in this series.
That's a tough debut there for Yayo, going up against Thanatos, who...
In a row now. I'm curious. I got to ask him what's going on there. Because every time a pro hovers a champion in pick ban, there's always a reason. They're like shouting out somebody at home who's watching, something like that. So.
Sometimes it's an early main, sometimes it's a girlfriend, a friend, something, a reference to something. But as Senna, one of the best supports in the game to play against is the Braum. You want to play against melee supports that don't have explosive engage.
Ooh, talking about engage here. Flash out from Loki. First blood to Adiland.
And Sven is doing a good job so far with these souls. You can see he's already at 18 here, only 6 minutes in. So he's on a really good track thus far.
I'm happy you highlighted that, because even like the Ghost has come back for a while now. The lane state is not that bad for C9, all things considered. And now they're looking for their own engage here. Vulcan with the flash forward. Not going to catch too much, though. Blabber with the Ixal's impact into the wall. Adiland knocked back. Loki with the ultimate. And C9 with a roaming mid laner will find the play.
There, but Thanatos has first move, and C9 looks like they want to start fighting these grubs.
They don't have Shockwave yet. I'm looking at the screen. It's about to come up for Loki. Once they have that, I imagine they could look for the fight, but just going to back off.
Yeah, they see Henna show up, and when Henna shows up, they're deciding, you know what, we actually can't fight. Yes, Sven could assist with his ulti, but when you are down a man there, it would get really risky. So as soon as they see Henna, they realize, you know what, we're not going to go for it. They're instead going to take away some of these bot side jungle camps. They're going to try to push in that bot wave. And they just have to make sure that Thanatos is careful. They were able to find that dive, and this time, when they realize, okay, he's in this split map situation, someone does get up there early enough. Vulcan is there to cover. So as you said, they take away multiple camps on the bot side. They should be able to grab this dragon, no problem. And C9 going to be able to trade back really.
If that glacial fissure lands, Sven could be in some trouble. But now no ultimate available on either Henna or Lions, and Lions actually walked up to get some vision down. Vulcan goes for the engage, Blabber's nearby, pulls back Henna, 80 carry down, Sven getting some gold.
That was a really nice engage there.
A lot.
Yeah, I mean, if this game keeps going at this pace, he's going to be a problem later on.
Ooh, Henna flashing forward with the engage onto Sven. Henna says, all right, I'll make it
It's
happen.
actually higher than any Senna game we saw at MSI, so you know, quite a fast pace. You know, thank you, Braum, for donating a lot of those over.
Yeah.
Senna players everywhere do appreciate the Brahms, the Tom Kenches, the easy stacks. Dragonflight would probably be pretty cursed.
Let's keep our eyes on top lane here. Yayo is actually proxy farming a wave, and Thanatos says, all right, well, this is crocodile hunting season. On the side of the crocodile, mind you, as, ooh, the root lands from Sven. Yayo gets over the wall, has flash available, nowhere to go. Thanatos picks up the kill.
And nicely done there by Thanatos. I think Yayo would have been okay in the 1v1, just kind of slowly walk it out, but with Sven making the rotation, lands the root, nowhere for Yayo to go, and now Audieland has to be a bit careful.
Throws out the clone, tries to get away, flash forward from Blabber, Ixal's impact into the wall, pulls him back into the Dawning Shadow. Clean execution from C9.
And Vulcan now trying to threaten behind.
They're trying to clear out the wave, it is gone. C9 can now look to just force them to stay, and actually they're just getting engaged onto Henna. He walked away from the turret. That might not have been a wise decision, friend, as C9 commit everything. Teleport in from Thanatos. Lyon have teleport from Yayo, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to save them here. The turret is just going to get melted by C9, as now they'll turn and take the kills. One goes down, make it two. Yayo nowhere to escape to. Throws out the ultimate to try and buy space, but it's just not enough. C9 get
first down Lions, then finish off the kill, and now they are looking for Saint.
Yeah, they don't want it to end right there. Flash from Saint gets away from both engaged tools of C9. So Lion will at least keep their mid laner alive for right now, but they will not keep the top turret up. C9, they get the objective.
Yeah, gonna be able to grab the tower. Playing a relatively short range character.
And I mean, yes, he's held his own in the 1v1, but Loki's gotten around the map. He has made things happen with Blabber and company to get C9 the other gold leads, getting Sven kills.
So close. I'm actually shocked because it didn't even look like Vulcan backstepped. I'm pretty surprised that that didn't actually connect on him, but that one obviously hurts. It's kind of like that super
trying to get that forward vision down, being a body ward like Thanatos, but with 2 items on the Renekton, you're really never killing this guy unless everybody commits on to him. So C9 will get the dragon.
And they're saying, you know what, you couldn't fight it, but Thanatos is going to be behind them, so this is so tough. If they actually hard engage, Henna's just going to be left out to the wolves here. Saint is on the side, they've got to try.
Engage from Lion, they're trying to capitalize while C9 are not all together, but the Impale pulls 2 back. Lion cannot find the engager, looking for Thanatos, pushing past Yayo as Lion don't hold the front, and that is the Autocat actually taken by Lion. Adi's able to take that, but they cannot win the fight. C9 dominated with the 20 minutes. He's currently at 71 at 22.
Yeah, and I mean, he's closing in on the IE as well, right? And Shiv, I think you always kind of have to go for, but when you do go Shiv Rapid Fire, you are pretty dependent upon the souls to give you the flat AD to actually do much damage, have much oomph behind those auto attacks. But he has enough souls that he's not punished the team, but it's a difficult position to be put in when you're looking for those tough engages.
Teleport in onto Audioland, engage as well, throws out the Cyclone, trying to CC himself back to safety, and now says, okay, maybe we just go for the fight because we have the flank from Yayo, but the damage is just not there. Blabber holds the line. Yayo has to retreat now, as C9 are just playing these fights too well. Yayo does find a flank on this man. Is it the miracle? Saint with the shutdown, and Lion maybe can make some magic happen, but maybe not. Flash away, flash forward, Blabber with the Impale onto both carries. Henna and Saint are down. A brief second of hope for Lion, but C9 were inevitable. And that's the front line. The guys that are engaging, starting off the fights, and they are just so far ahead. They're going to get this dragon. Thanatos is going to get 3-manned under the top turret, make it 4, as C9 might be able to actually keep him alive. Shutdown goes over to Lions as a re-engage from C9. Sven is there. Vulcan goes forward. Taken out now is actually Sven is in some trouble. I think they've been up more than they can chew. He just does so much damage, man. Sven, with the IE completed, is making it real tough for Lion to find. They put on themselves as well, and so far so good to kick things off in split 3. They win game number 1. They're getting a Baron uncontested here. Lion just cannot approach. They'll take the bottom turret instead, get any amount of gold they can in their pockets.
Yeah, but you look at the top lane and you realize, all right, well, now you have to defend, and that is going to be a problem here. As C9 with that Baron buff, with the Soul, with the 10k gold lead this early on in the game are just so strong. And Henna is very far away from his IE. It's really only Saint that feels kind of relevant as far as the item completions are concerned, but everyone else is just so far behind.
Looking at this inhibitor as well. The range of this Senna, just nobody can get in range to stop Sven from taking this down. So structure falls. Lyon still trying to hold. They have the wave push bot side, so at least they only need to worry about 2 waves currently. C9 are doing a decent job, though, of actually crashing these at the same time. So the mid wave goes in, Lyon are there. They're gonna have to worry about the stop side. It's only Yayo for right now, but they're getting harassed here by Sven. Lands the root onto Lions. That's just 1 auto. And that is that much damage. Flash from Blabber, impale onto Saint. It's just that easy. C9 testing the reaction time of Lion's mid laner, and Blabber comes up heads. No rise for the defense now. C9 look to push in and take this series 2-0. 12,500 gold lead as they march into the base, and just no hope of escape for Lyon. C9, eyes on a championship. C9, tired of being 2nd place perennially in the region. They'll take their ace. They will crush Lyon and 2-0 the series.
25-5 in under 30 minutes. That is a